What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you here, we made it. We got through a whole season 3 of Temptation Island. If you've been watching my reviews, thank you. Because this was a long, drawn out process. And I really enjoyed the whole season. I ain't gonna lie. It actually made me look at things different. Well, that's how I kind of like view these things, because I got another review of like Married at First Sight or, something like that. And, it really opened my eyes up to relationships and maybe some of the things I may have messed up in the past, or things going forward that I think I need to correct, or things that I see like, nah, I never do that. You know what I'm saying? Just certain ways that you look at these things, and I really enjoyed it. The reunion and the last episode, it was all in one. I mean, it came out all at one time because I couldn't catch it on TV, so I had to watch it like online or something like that. So, but I finally caught up, and look, I'ma just celebrate tonight. That's all I'm saying. I got the black Henny in here in the red cup, and I'ma get into the episode, because the final bonfire, I'm gonna start off with Kendall and Erica and stuff like that. Just some little snippets that I caught up that I got. So Kendall and Erica, she basically denied him, flat out, like, hey, look, I ain't, my decision is no. I ain't trying to move forward with you and stuff like that. And the most shocking thing that really shocked me is that I don't know what Kendall was thinking, but he must have thought that they was going to get, they was going to basically be together at the end of the day and stuff like that. Kendall took it way harder than what I thought he was going to take it. I thought he was just going to be like, all right, whatever. But the way that he acted, he was like, like, you sure? You for real? You going to do this? It was like, what did you think was going to happen? Out of everything that you did you really think that she was going to, like, actually be with you at the end of this? And then, it's like, then he tried to hug her and give her a kiss and that. I'm like, oh man, you tripping. So he basically tried to give her a kiss and stuff like that, and she wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? It was no ifs, ands, or buts. She stood firm in what she basically believed in herself, and the fact that she could just get through this kind of hectic relationship that she did. So so she basically got through it in all. And when Alexis came, I don't know, it was like nonchalantly, she just came out like Kendall ain't just get dumped, you know what I'm saying? And then whole time, Mark standing there asking questions. I mean, like, I don't know, because he could have blew Kendall's spot up, but he decided to let Alexis figure it out on her own. Now, I was wondering in the reunion why Alexis was so upset or whatever like that. And, obviously the reason why she was upset, because she felt like a second option. She knew that the way that it went down, and I don't know how they must get the episodes before everything, you know what I'm saying, before we get them. So I'm sure they recorded this reunion probably like a couple weeks ago. But she's super mad that she wasn't Kendall's first choice, and she said she was mad that she ain't asking question, which, yeah, that's on her. She really should have asked that question. But the one thing that I didn't really understand was that she didn't take accountability for, I don't like the fact that she acted like she didn't want the threesome. You know what I'm saying? And that threw me off. Like, don't act like you ain't want the threesome the whole time, because obviously you did. And I don't know, like the way she was talking to Kendall, like she wasn't involved in it. Like she was separated from it. And then when Nicole came up, it was like, oh well, okay, now I accept that we did something. It was really, really weird. I mean, and I wasn't sure if she just wasn't okay with Kendall because of how everything aired and it was edited and stuff. But I understood later that the fact that, she felt like she got played, and which she actually did got played. But they only met up one other time. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't even serious there. And towards the end, you know, Kendall, he said that Mark asked him a question, and he said that he was hurt in the past, and far as, I don't know, he just felt like everything that he put out, like he give 100%, in everything he do, and everything he put out there in relationships in the past, it wasn't reciprocated, and he was hurt before. And honestly, I ain't know this, you know what I'm saying, because we ain't get to know much about Kendall, but I felt kind of sad about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I kind of feel sad for the guy. I mean, and look, that doesn't excuse what he did, because obviously your actions was trash, and your actions was trash, and it wasn't cool what you did. Now, me personally, I think Kendall is the type of person that I think that he's the type of person that, when he get into a relationship, he still want to do his thing. He still want to go out there and mess around and maybe bring somebody back, you know what I'm saying? And they all get together and they kind of do his thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's the case, then just say that. Or just make sure somebody that you with is into that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you still want to go out here and do your thing, then you know what I'm saying, you got to let the person know up front. If not, then obviously if you step out of that, it's just a headache. And you ain't got to do that. Just be up front with it. You know what I'm saying? Now now I'm moving on to Thomas and Chelsea at the bonfire. Thomas, he really, if this is at the bonfire, Thomas, the final bonfire, Thomas really enforced the fact that she cheated and he felt betrayed, and he absolutely right. This is exactly what she did. She basically cheated first. Just saying. Even when they was talking about the technicalities of them rubbing on each other and all that other crazy little stuff, she actually made the move first as far as kissing, but other people like what's considered cheating and all this other stuff like that. Look, y'all on the island and stuff like that. Now, Chelsea now, she told Thomas, she started crying and stuff. And when she started crying, I already knew what time it was. I'm like, oh, she knew she messed up. She feel bad, and she, basically want to move on with Tom as he grab her hand and all this other stuff like that. Now, she did say that she ain't even want to be there. This is what she said. She was like, I don't even want to be, I ain't even want to come here. So Thomas got to take that on the chin. Like, you did bring her here. You put her in this situation. Now, on the island, it ain't like at a party. Y'all at a party, you leave her there for a couple hours, and she around all these, good-looking guys, and she, do something that's out of pocket. Now, that's different. On the island, y'all separated. She see you doing stuff. She don't know exactly what it is, the context. You could be doing more. And, stuff just happened. She felt like she had to move on, other stuff like that. But in all, they left the island together. They stayed together. And to be honest, the way that they was talking to each other, like, that felt like, I don't know, it felt real, like a real relationship. And, I ain't had no problem with them leaving together. I mean, they talked through their issues. It was what they did. Now, at the reunion, Blake spoke his piece because he was extra mad about her not choosing him and stuff like that. Now, I'm just saying he got a right to be mad, honestly, because from what I saw, I thought that it was over for Thomas and Chelsea. That's just what I thought. Now, Blake, on the other hand, he was like, man, I'm just disappointed. You're supposed to move forward and stuff like that. And, I guess y'all should have made that clear on the island so you don't feel blindsided by the end of the day. Because me personally, I gotta know, like, you want to be with me or not? Like, let me know so, I know how to move, you know what I'm saying? But but she was talking to Tom and stuff like that about their connection and stuff like that, and she played it off as friends and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here, and Tom like, hold up now, hold up. It was a little bit more than friends, and she like, oh yeah, you right, a little bit more than friends. I'm like, why you trying to downplay this? Like, look, if you gonna leave it out there, that's just secrecy. Downplaying and all that stuff, that's secrecy. It ain't none of that. Y'all just went through what y'all just went through, and you're not trying to be 100% honest on that. Just get it out the way first. So if you get out the way first, you ain't even got to worry about nothing. You like, shit, I told her everything, you know what I'm saying? And we still together, and it is what it is. But they say that, they was, they say that they was arguing and everything like that, and that, well, first they said there was a lot of, love making because they had to get back together and they miss each other, and then there was a lot of fighting, and then they basically talked through their stuff. And, she said, the question was, is love enough and stuff like that? And she said, no, love is not enough. There's other stuff that's going on that you also got to work on. But in all, they decided to be together. And, even, Sophia, she signed off on it. The dude, Tom, he signed off on it, and everything was good. But Chelsea was looking good this episode, though. I ain't gonna even lie. Oh, and did y'all see how they did Tula, though? They ain't even bring Tula into this. I'm like, man, y'all got Maya there. I'm like, okay, look, I like Maya. She look good, and she did play her part. But how you ain't gonna bring Tula into this? That really kind of threw me. I ain't like it. I don't like how they did my girl. Like, if y'all gonna have anybody there, y'all need to have Tula there. Flat out, period. Yeah, so, they wind up going, together and stuff like that. And I think it's gonna be okay. Real talk, I'm just saying, I think everything gonna be all right. I think they're gonna make it. So I ain't really got that many concerns with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell that they love each other and they working everything out. And that's what you gotta do in relationships. You gotta work it out. Now, now Erin and Corey, you know, to be honest, Corey got dragged through the mud on this jump. I'm talking about like, man up, you acting like a bitch. I mean, not act like a bitch, but don't be a bitch. Regardless of the fact that you use those words, I mean, it's one thing to say, okay, tell the truth, be truthful, but the man up, you know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all females know about being a man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand he wasn't truthful, and I think he definitely wasn't truthful on everything that happened, and he made some big mistakes, but I don't like just the terminology of the whole thing. It just don't sound right to me. Man up, stop acting like a bitch. You know, he on national TV, got all his family watching, and he already got self-confident issues and stuff like that. I don't see why, but that's just he did say something about school and a job and stuff like that. I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 26 or something like that. But you got time, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not out on the street or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? You got time. You probably can't get into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because some females, they want certain things that you probably can't be in relationships, but you could hook up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You can just be yourself, you know, do what you gotta do while you're in school, or just leave them alone until you get your school stuff together and your job and all that other stuff. So, but after that, you know, Shaq speak and Shaq Day and stuff like that, and, you know, he was talking to Corey and everything like that, and he was saying that, you know, you should have been more focused on yourself and stuff like that, other than make Erin seem, you know, just like the bad guy and everything like that. And, you know, Corey didn't agree with that. So, you know, he was like, what you mean? You know, I don't understand, and everything like that. And then if y'all didn't catch it, Erin definitely cut Corey off. Like, I don't know, but I know a couple people here, they agree with what Shaq said and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, calm down. Like, she really got a grudge with this guy, and she was basically there to end it all. You could tell just by her energy, the way she was putting out. But yeah, so, you know, and I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It's both sides to that. Obviously, his self-confidence issues, Shaq was saying, like, you was putting it on her. Obviously, kind of, but also she was contributing to everything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's no wrong or right here. They both, you know, they both wrong. They both did wrong in that situation, and it shouldn't have been played out like that. Now you got Amanda. You got Amanda in this whole debacle about them hooking up or cheating, right? Now I'm gonna say this. I think that something was going down. I think something happened, and I'm gonna explain why. Basically, she say that it wasn't no kissing involved, but, you know, obviously they was, bump that. Y'all was in separate beds, right? And then one of y'all, I don't know who it was, one of y'all asked, could the other come to the other room? Do you want to sleep in the bed? And obviously, I think Corey may have asked Amanda, hey, you want, come sleep with me and stuff like that. Now, I'm thinking the whole time, obviously Amanda don't want to look a certain way on television, and that's obviously. Corey apologized for not being upfront with Erin and stuff like that, which he messed all the way up. He messed all the way up. But the thing is, right, when she was explaining it and saying, oh, we ain't do nothing and stuff like that, and then Erin was like, hey, Shaq, you told Shaq that y'all hook up and everything like that, and everybody looking at Shaq, and she like, well, did I tell you that? Yes or no? Yes or no? And Shaq was like, yeah. That's what you said. And the whole time I'm looking at Corey and he says nothing. He don't deny it. He got a blank look on his face. Like it ain't got nothing to do with him. I'm like, yo, you see all this going on? Like, dog. So him not saying nothing automatically let me know something happened. She said they ain't kissed. Okay, that may be true. Maybe y'all didn't, but that don't mean ain't nothing else happened. Something happened that somebody ain't being upfront about. So that's what I got on that. Obviously, I think that something happened. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think something happened or if y'all don't, because I really want to know. Because I think something did, just on the fact that Corey ain't say anything. He was like, he ain't say nothing. And all these other people, arguing and stuff like that. And you ain't say nothing. So I'm like, what's up with that? Now you got Julian and Christian and stuff like that. Now, if y'all gonna end it out on a good note, y'all did really good. At the bonfire, they really talked through the issues. And, when they left, I was like, oh, you ain't going to propose or nothing like that? But as they walk down, they get to this little area with, like, rose petals and stuff like that. And I'm looking like, okay, all right. And then he talk and he say his little stuff. And he asks if, she wanted to marry him and he'd be a good husband and stuff like that. And I thought that was real. I thought that was real good. It was beautiful, honestly. I liked it. It was nice and sweet. And, and ended out on a good note. I'm like, damn, all this other stuff, because if you look at the relationships, ain't none of them perfect, right? But you got like Kendall and Erica here, you know what I'm saying? Because it 100% didn't work out. And Corey and Erin and stuff like that on this side. And then you got Chelsea and Thomas in the middle. It kind of worked out. But then you got, Christian and, so Christian and Julian. So, they got married and everything like that. But I just want to thank everybody for watching the review. I'm going to try to find something else to review after this, or just watch a show and, do my reaction to a show. But it got to be something I ain't never seen before. So I don't know what that's going to be. But when I put the video out, I'll let y'all know. Thanks for coming on this Love Island journey with me. So appreciate y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all later.